Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the house of David, which is the elect. And just wanted to touch, once again on this whole drone situation. As more information is coming out by the actual government, it's just, seeming it's either, one or two, it seems to go either one or two ways, right? This is either a diversion tactic, a psyop, right, which is a psychological operation, or this is just in incompetency by the officials, right, by the American government, and really either way, it all is a benefit for the hopeful elect. Okay, either way this thing ends up going, we can rejoice and give glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because this isn't something that is benefiting Babylon the Great, all right, and particularly the minds of the people here, all right. Like I said, if this is a psyop or a diversion tactic, you have a lot of people that are, really afraid, right, fearful of what's, being seen, right. They feel as though that it's a threat, right. They feel as though that the fact that the government isn't giving them any answers is even, causing frustration of the people toward the government. And if the government truly doesn't have an answer, doesn't know where these drones are coming from, then that also, ties into prophecy, right? In particular, how the scripture says, is there any wisdom in Teman? All right, is the wisdom gone out of Esau Edom? Okay, the one who, hangs his hat on, using his technology to be able to spot things and know things and see things, trying to be, like the Most High, right, through his technology, but yet you can't even, tell what these drones are or where they're coming from or whether or not they are, a threat. Because, when you listen to them talk, a lot of times they say that we have no evidence that this is a threat. They're not saying that it's not a threat. They're just saying that they have no evidence that it's not a threat. Now, that could once again be a psyop, that could be a lie to, ultimately bring in some type of false flag. But all in all, based off of what is being said, it's clear that if we take it for face value, that Esau is, he's losing his grip on things, right? And the citizens see that, right? They're seeing that there is a lack of stability in Babylon the Great. So what I have is a few interviews. This one, it says, following a classified briefing in a SCIF facility, not sure what that stands for. It says Rep. Jim Himes says these drone sightings in New Jersey, Connecticut, and anywhere they're being sighted are not federal government operations. So they're coming out and blatantly and boldly saying that these are not some type of secret government programs, right? This isn't the federal government drones. So once again, this is either a bold-faced lie to, bring in some type of diversion, or they truly don't know what it is. And either way, they're in a bad case. So let's listen to this.
Sightings in New Jersey, Connecticut, anywhere they're being sighted, are federal government operations, and they are not. We are assured, and we ask this question over and over and over again. They are not federal government operations to sniff radiation, gas, recovery, anything else.
So he's saying that this is not federally operated to sniff radiation, gas, or anything else, which there has been a few different articles and information that has been coming out that's saying that these were, nuke sniffers. There was elevated radiation levels in New York tri-state area. So he is saying that they were assured in this classified briefing that these drones weren't doing those things.
Number two, they remain committed to their message that there is zero evidence of laws being broken by any of these drones. And the context here was the fact that when Josh and I live probably equidistant from Midtown Manhattan, the New York metropolitan area is the most crowded airspace in the world, with Newark, Teterboro, White Plains, LaGuardia, Newark, JFK. There is a lot of commercial aircraft in the air, general aviation aircraft in the air. There are 800,000 registered drones in this country, and then millions and millions of many unregistered drones, because if you have a drone that weighs less than about half a pound, that need not be registered. These sightings.
Okay, so they're talking about small drones. If it weighs less than half a pound, it need not to be registered. He also saying about aircrafts, manned aircrafts, but there has been numerous of sightings, numerous of videos that shows that these drones that are being seen are not small drones, right? They said there's some of them are the size of SUVs. All right, their flight paths are not typical to the flight paths of commercial airplanes. So they can speak and try to use these smooth words all they want, but this isn't going to put at ease the citizens, the people that are constantly witnessing these things. All right, and the fact that they're not coming out with any definite answers is only making the citizens have let more and more lack of trust in the government, which will eventually boil into some type of potential reaction. Okay, let's just use that word. But there was another clip that I wanted to show that I came across on Twitter here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so you have here, it says the United States, reading this one, the United States Defense Department spokesman is reporting that the mysterious drone flights are not being conducted by the Pentagon and are not part of any secret government tests. So once again, they're deliberately and specifically saying that these are not coming from the government or some secret government tests. So either they're telling the truth and they truly are ignorant or incompetent in finding out what this is, or they're lying. And if that comes to be the case, then then that doesn't bode well for the American population. Okay, but there was one more that I'm trying to get to. Let me see. Wasn't that long ago. Let's see here. Oh, here we go.
Classified briefing if these are just why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones? They're not military drones. Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Again, sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know.
So I just see the little comment that this channel put, says they're lying to you. All right. And even in the way that he was speaking, like you can see that he's either not trying to discuss certain things or he really doesn't know. And, and like I said, at this point, we are just going to wait and see what comes, what comes of this. All right. And that's ultimately the position of being in, the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and having confidence in the Lord. That's, the best position to be in, because we know that at the end of the day, as the scripture says, you can't do nothing against the truth, but only for the truth. All right. And ultimately, it is our God, the one and only true living power, Yahweh, that is in control of all these things anyway. So all we have to do is just, stand ye still and see the salvation of the Lord, right? See how the Lord operates and how he deals in the kingdoms of men. Okay. And our job is only to just, to watch and, to warn about these things, right? And being not ignorant of any matter, small of great, and definitely not being ignorant of Satan devices. All right. Because we know that Esau, Edom, is a liar, right? And the father of it. So, we don't have to try to find out exactly what's happening, not trying to break your neck or lose sleep of trying to find out what exactly these things are, because at the end of the day, the Lord is in control anyway. But this was an article that I came across earlier today. It says spy drones from China are likely cause of unexplained aircraft wreaking havoc over U.S. House Foreign Affairs chair says in bombshell claim. So now, you had the one guy from New Jersey, Van Drew, last week said that this was from an Iranian mothership. And then you have this guy, Michael McCall of the House of Foreign Affairs Committee, said Tuesday that he believes that some unidentified drones spotted above New Jersey and New York are, quote, spy drones from China, after Biden administration officials insisted many of the aircrafts are innocent commercial aircrafts. We want answers, but the response I'm getting is that we don't know whose drones these are, McCall, Republican Texas, told reporters before executive branch officials offered a classified briefing to members of the House Intelligence Committee. I was with the NSA, or the NASA, talking, and the NASA's administrator, Bill Nelson. He said that these drones have been reported over military sites, military bases. I would not think those are friendly. I would think those are adversarial, McCall said. We need to identify who is behind these drones, he said. My judgment, based on my experience, is that those that are over our military sites are adversarial and most likely are coming from the People's Republic of China. I believe these spy drones and the PRC and communist China is very good at this stuff. We know that we know they bought land around military bases. This would be very consistent with their policy over the past couple of years, McCall added. Now, this is another, theory or another claim being thrown out there by another government official. All right. And this is why, as I said, it's either a psyop or incompetency, because you have all of these individuals that are supposed to be prudent, right? That are supposed to be wise and part of some intelligence committee, and they literally are lacking any intelligence at all. Okay, the more they talk, the more they seem clueless, right? The more you throw out different ideas and claims and beliefs, the more you see you are like Leslie, you are less likely to sound believable. You see, and this is why you have these Babylonians, in a panic, right, in a disarray. Why it is causing havoc, because nobody has answers, right? And everybody is saying that nobody knows, and then everybody is saying that, oh, I think it's this or I believe it's that, and it's only just causing more chaos and confusion, which that's what Babylon is anyway, right? It's just a confused, chaotic country. But this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1 in the GNT. It says, he answered, consider all these things very carefully. When you see that some of the signs I have told you about to appear, Salakia, that I have told you about have appeared, you will know that the time has come when when God Most High will bring judgment on the world he created. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. See that? And that is what you're seeing. Okay, earthquakes, national rebellions, uproars of the people, international intrigues, which is goes into basically international skirmishes or tensions, unstable leaders. Been seeing that, and confused rulers. All right, and that goes from your mayors to your senators to your, governors to your Department of Defense. All these people, they're just confused, right, over something that should be very easily explained. So how much more when the Lord starts, doing some real spooky stuff, right? When the Lord start, bringing the plagues that he brought upon Egypt, right? The thick darkness, right? Or the noise of a beast rattling or water dripping, and you read about that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 17th chapter. When the Lord started bringing unexplainable plagues upon this place, how much more confusion are these rulers going to be, right? And if the rulers are confused, right, if the rulers are ignorant and have no answers, then that's going to trickle down unto the citizens, and that's going to cause what? Uprising. That's going to cause, as it says in Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, them to not have any regard for their kings, right? Second Ezra 15, verse start at 16. It says, there will be great political turmoil, with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government, right? While ignoring the legitimate government. It says there will be no longer free access to the cities because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. All right, total confusion where people live, and as it says in Isaiah, that the city of confusion is broken down. All right, and that is Babylon the Great, knowing that Babylon or Babal means confusion. So I can end that there. Just wanted to touch on this, and at the end of the day, for us, like I said, no matter however it goes, it's all good for us because everything is working unto our favor. Let's see, right? Everything is working unto the return of Yahushua and the destruction of Babylon the Great. So we can rest assured that no matter what happens, as it says in the book of Romans, all things work unto the good of them that love the Most High. But here in the book of Titus 1 verse 15, it says, unto the pure, all things are pure. See? So unto the pure, whether or not this is a psyop, a diversion, just straight incompetency by Esau and the government, it's all pure to us, right? There is no negativity from this, and especially because we're seeing this as a good thing, no matter how it goes. And the rest of the world is here in Babylon the Great and other parts of the earth that this is happening as well. They're all seeing this as a negative thing, right? And the negative is unto the wicked. Okay, so unto the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, this is edifying unto the elect, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.